What's up, Reefers? Welcome to another episode of Alex Porocoros. I'm your host, Alex Wilson, and I have another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So here we go. Here's system, as well as the quarantine system. And so I'll just mention, check it out, see what it looks like today. You fungi looking pretty crazy. Meat corals looking pretty good. Stylophoras are open. Clams are looking pretty good. Let's see, Stylophoras looking open. And clams are looking normal. And so far the green slimer still has good polyp extension and good color so far. So I keep an eye on it. Bubble corals are looking good. And Goniopora frags right here. Two open right there, one in the middle, chronically closed. And I have this Goniopora here in the middle, chronically closed now. It's got some spots there where it's getting some dieback, so it's getting dying off right there, and it had like this brown what you call it? It's like the brown slime bacteria on it. So I was trying to so I blew that off a little bit with a turkey baster, right? It's like a brown jelly, so same thing with the red one over here. And I blew it off, and it's been closed for at least a week. So same thing. So if it deteriorates, I'll have to remove it completely. But hopefully it'll recover. And one down there, the yellow Goniopora is open a little bit, as well as the Captain America one next to it. And the red one here next to it. And of course the big one here, those doing good. Opened up nicely. And so I have the two over here, smaller ones to the side. Those are looking good. And got the Christmas tree worm rock and the Brighties. It's definitely been a little closed recently as well. And I have the orange Rhodactis, and hopefully it will come back now that I got some more shade on it. I have see, here's the toadstool. It's got the brown jelly on it too now. So it's completely shriveled up and fallen down. Such bad sign in the brown jelly, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it. It's just deteriorating into the whole aquarium, I think, at this point. So it's a bummer, because I could try to frag part of it, cut some of it off, and still have cut the top off, still have the base, but I think the whole thing would just deteriorate at this point. So I'm just gonna take it out. But I have these hairy mushroom Rhodactis, and they're going crazy, looking good. Let's check out my Euphyllias. Hammer's looking good. The green and pink frog spawn in the back's looking good. And close up. And it's looking pretty good. And the Noctil spawn though in the back. See those two right there? They're definitely closed up, so that's not good. Blastomusa's looking good. Let's check out this side. And Recordias are looking good. Discosomas are looking good. As well as this, I think it's an Leviopora. green alevioporus looking alright. Like it likes it down there with a little bit more shade, it seems like, along with the discosomas. So those are definitely. And let's check out the big aquarium, display aquarium really quick. So it's the same thing. It's the SBS on it have been closed recently, so they're definitely going through something. And like the Stylo 4 right here, been looking like that, completely closed. So waiting for it to open back up. But other than that, the LPS, the clam, well, everything except the Goniopora here, the red Gonioporas, definitely closed up. Clams looking good. It's the Crocea. Or Crocea. Some Elegance and everybody else is looking good. So one thing I wanted to mention is that I read the latest article on Reef to Reef, well, the latest Reef of the month. So I would recommend checking that out. It was interesting because he was talking about how he had a pretty nice Acropora aquarium there, and was talking about how he pretty much has used the ultra low nutrient system on it, and since the beginning, and has had good results with that, and so that's just another example, different way of doing it, different success. So I had the opposite, where I tried I had low nutrients, so much so that I had zero algae and everything was pristine, and not zero, but close to it, and enough so I had zero algae and everything. However, the SBS just all bleached out though from lack of nutrition. So I could probably go check out his. He has a long history on Reef to Reef, documenting his system. So could check it out a little bit more in detail and see, but every aquarium is different, so it's just, every system is, different, techniques, everything's turned out differently for different, even if you try to, it's hard to, sometimes things happen, you don't know why, why you have success or why you have failure. So even if the same person, even myself, if I have a certain amount of success and you want to repeat that using that, you try to repeat it doing everything the same and you get different results. So that's just kind of the nature of the hobby and everything, that it's definitely a challenge. And so that definitely makes it interesting. Definitely not a boring hobby. So I guess that's all I have for you guys for this update, and we'll check you on the next one. So happy reefing. Thanks. Bye.